Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, he earned a first-team All-State nod, a trip to Illinois soccer's biggest stage, and tonight, by virtue of your vote, KHQA MVP honors as the top boys athlete of the fall sports season. But Riley Ross' most treasured takeaway from his senior year may be a story, the one he someday gets to tell his grandchildren about his storybook moment in the state semifinals.
That's something I've been dreaming about since I was a kid, just scoring a game-winning goal in double overtime. That's just unreal, and it's something I'm gonna think about forever. I still can feel like the feeling of the crowd just right now. It was awesome, and just to have, I remember after I scored the PK, I looked to the crowd, and just to see all the hype and excitement was just unforgettable.
Much of that fervor and excitement welled directly from Riley Ross' feet, thanks to a senior campaign that netted 23 goals. The kind of scoring Matt Longo knew his team desperately needed to be viable deep into the playoffs, but wasn't really sure he had on the roster. Still, glimpses of an out-of-position Riley Ross during his junior year and the evolution that followed would author its own unique success story.
We saw it last year. We saw it with Riley, and Riley was a midfielder for us last year, and his role last year was to get the ball up to the forwards. And as the year went on and as we got closer toward the end last year, we realized that his creativity meant so much to us.
Junior year, we're in regionals, and he looks at me, and he's just like, next year, you're going to be playing forward. And I was like, all right. And, from then on, it's just been transition, and I've just listened to him, just played the system. And it's just really, overall, it's just been awesome opportunity.
What he creates for us up front, his first step is so explosive that I think it catches a lot of people off guard. And I also think that he's sort of similar to what I said earlier. He was a gym rat. He's a soccer rat. He loves to play. He's always got his foot on the ball. So he knows about every situation. Some of the moves and some of the things that he sees out on the field are things that you really can't teach at practice.
And coming in my senior year, I was always a small kid growing up. And this year, playing up top against center backs who are all 6'5", it's tough. But, through the season, me and my teammates, we would fight for each other, we would fight to the very end. So, playing tough, yeah, I did, I guess, step up in a way, but really I think me and my whole team just stepped up in general and just played tough and played blue-collar soccer.
He was special to watch. He definitely had a great state tournament, but he had a spectacular year too.
Me and JD would work off each other really well, also Gilbert and Drew. We all have special, unique talent, and we all just put it together and somehow got second in the state.
And Riley is still undecided about college, but right now Maryville is the early favorite. We'll have plenty of wrestling and some basketball for you tonight at 10. See you then, everybody.